Okay, we did it. So I assume everyone can hear me and see me. I see I already have some people here, so that's good. Just let me know because, I'm new at this, fairly new at this, and I just want to make sure I'm here. So I wasn't sure anybody. I'm a little bit nervous this week because I wasn't sure after last week if anybody would be here at all. Um, so let's see who we got. Yeah, last week I knew I had to do it from my son's house, and I got to his house, and he had no internet, and then so I had to use my hotspot on my phone, and because there was no internet, the kids didn't have movies, so they weren't all settled in and be quiet. The 2-year-old was on my lap the whole night. She doesn't speak English, so I wasn't sure that. And I was trying to do an. I had a guest who was also trying to speak, and I couldn't keep up with the chat, and it was like I thought a disaster. So I'm glad you guys didn't hold it against me too much because there's some of you here. So, Yellow Rose from the United Kingdom. Hi, how are you? Boy, this has got to be like midnight for you. Thank you for coming. And Rocking Coach Amy. Hi, glad you're here. Mason, yes, Mason always calls me a badass beast. She, and my husband. My husband's always saying I'm a beast. Isabel, how are you? And Lynn, you're always here. You're like clockwork. I appreciate that. And let's see, Erica. Hi, North Carolina Cajun. Hi, how are you? Uh, Mason said Lynn's her workout partner, sister, and real friend. And Leslie Ann, the carnivore, is here. Cool. Jabba Jen. Hi, glad you made it, Jen. And I guess that's it. Okay, so you didn't think that was. Oh, Paul's here. Hi, Paul. You wouldn't stay away. So glad you made it. Leslie Ann says, "Has your husband ever tried carnivore? Why isn't he interested? He's kind of carnivore. He except that he eats a couple of his breakfasts a week are he has biscuits with him, but he eats carnivore here at home. He eats chicken almost every day for lunch. Not every day. Sometimes he has burger patties, and he loves that meatloaf that I make. So he's pretty much carnivore, except for 2 days a week he does have breakfast sandwiches with real biscuits. Sorry, that's my phone. Spam. So he's pretty carnivore. But if you don't want to call him carnivore, then call him a muggle. I call him a muggle because because of those biscuits, and every once in a while he'll grab something, but not very often. So, and Jerry's here as usual, listening from work. Jerry, I think I was too late to see you live, but I watch your doing your numbers. I look for that every day. You and Grandma, Grandma's Crochet Corner. I watch yours, and Aaron's. I watch hers. I like to watch people get their numbers for some reason, and then I do mine. Amy says she's sweeping right now, so she'll be in and out of the chat. I do that all the time. Mason, not sweep though, but be in and out of the chat. Mason says she loves Mr. Muggles. He's in the other room right now. But you know what? Last time I was on, he came on. I didn't see him because of all the things with the kid and the everything going on last Friday. I didn't notice that he was in the chat for a little bit. So if you see him, he's probably going to be under Poker Man 1. Poker Man 1. So if you see him, it's Mr. Muggles. So did you guys see? I did 9 chin-ups this morning for the first time. I was real proud of that. 9. There's people online doing like 200 of them and stuff. But anyway, yeah, I was happy with that. I was surprised because yesterday I didn't do anything until like 6:30, and then today I said I'm not even going to be afraid. I'm just going to just do it. And my husband was in the other room in the bedroom, and I just did it, and I did it at 9. I couldn't believe it. So maybe I'll go for 10 real soon. Oh well. um, so with the changes with YouTube, I guess I'm gonna be going live or premiere more often. So I guess that's how I'm gonna have to do. If you guys have any suggestions for me, I'm open. If anybody's here and they're not subscribed to me, please do. I need 10 more to get to 800, and I got to go past that. Thank you, everybody that's saying that's amazing and bravo. I appreciate it. I don't know, you know, I don't know if it really is or not. A lot of people do seem to be impressed, though. So, um, so have you guys been up to anything? Oh, I finished 2 weeks of my bacon feast today, and I'm going to keep going with it. If you remember last week, I tried to read you the results from 1 week, and AI is saying they would like to have at least 30 to 60 days. Well, I'm not going to do 60 days, but I will commit to another week, and I will probably commit to the end of the month on just bacon because I'm doing so well. Yep, I'm just eating bacon. If you saw the bacon, oh, you didn't see it because it won't come out till midnight, that I made for lunch, I didn't eat all that. So just so you know, when you see it tomorrow. I have eaten beef bacon. I have gotten that, oh, I forgot the brand name, but Sam's Club used to have it. And Sam's Club has it now, but it's peppered beef bacon. I just don't like pepper or anything, even remotely spicy or hot. But I have had that, and if they would have the plain one again, I would eat that too. Yeah, but I like my thick cut pork bacon. I love that, and I air fry it. I know a lot of people dehydrate it, and I have 2 dehydrators. One's huge and one's regular size, like you guys have probably. But I'm just very happy with air frying it, so I just do that. Yes, beef bacon is really good though, but I can't get it right now. Woman eats bacon only for 33 years, dies at age 102. That's awesome. I'm going to go a month. I'm going to go 31 days. I won't say that. I've been 14 days. I've committed to another 7 days, but I'll probably go 31. And then I'll keep eating it for breakfast at least. And then I'm going to move on to something else and probably change it every week. Because I think once AI has 31 days of solid data, that it'll be able to figure it out as we go. I'm pretty sure it will. I like those reports. It gives me good reports. Let's see. Oh, Jeff is here. I didn't notice him. I'm sorry. 25 hours fasted. Wow. I rarely actually fast. Um, I probably have done 48 hours, and it's probably for, Lent and stuff, but I don't really fast. I have done OMAD for, a couple of weeks at a time, maybe, but not actually fasting unless it's for, for religious purposes. That's just not my thing. But I don't have to eat very many times a day. Right now, I eat a small breakfast of bacon, and then a larger meal, but not huge, at about it. Well, it was around 2:30, but since I'm eating this bacon thing, I eat around 1. Yes, my husband loves that bacon cheeseburger meatloaf. He has me make it probably every week and a half or so, and it lasts him. He just eats it, and it'll last him 3 or 4 days. He loves it. Yep. And that's if you guys don't know what it is, it's I have it on my channel. Go to my playlist and look up meatloaf and add extra cheese if you want. So ask me anything. Hey, has anybody seen John Carnivore Uncut? He was on my show last week, and I haven't seen him online at all week. And I emailed him this afternoon to see if he's okay because he had that hip issue, and haven't heard back. I'm looking now to make sure, but has anybody seen him? First, we thought Gary was missing, no slow, and now I think Carnivore Uncut is missing. Nope, Sandy. Hi, Sandy. She says she hasn't seen him. I went to his channel to see if, you go and you go view channel and it shows what he's done. Nothing. Nothing since the hula hoop and stuff. Uh, Aaron says he's ashamed because he's still kicking butt. You're still kicking butt on his hula hooping challenge. Yeah, that didn't last very long. He started that challenge and then, and I agreed with him too. I was hula hooped out, but you're doing great, Aaron. So yeah, you can take the prize on that one. That's fine with me. Yeah, I don't think he's embarrassed or ashamed. He's not. I don't know where he is, and I hope he's not hurt. You know, I don't know if he's had a hip surgery or who knows. But I'll let you know if he happens to email me while we're online here tonight. Yes, she is. Erin's really doing well. She's slinging around those 50-pound weights. Wow, that is amazing. I would like pull my shoulder out of joint. Or pull my arms out of my shoulder. And booby goats. Yeah, booby goats, Jeff, Sandy. So yeah, if you guys hear from him, tell him to email me or something. I mean, I just want to know that he's okay. That's all. Um, so you guys don't think that the show last week was it? You probably do. You probably that was a disaster, don't you think? No internet, no movies for the kids. The little one was sitting on my lap the whole time, speaking some language, whatever. They were here. They just left probably about 40 minutes ago. And I kept looking I go, I gotta go live. I kept looking at my watch. So um yeah, so everybody's either fasting. I see that a lot of people are either fasting or they're eating sardines or they're eating bacon. It seems like everybody is doing one of those three things, especially sardines and fasting. Sandy says it didn't bother her. No. Well, I was trying to let John talk, and he was talking. I couldn't do the chat, and then the baby's there just needing attention. And then every once in a while, the 5-year old would walk in and say something to me. Then usually they have internet, and so they can put on a movie and they got their pajamas on and they sit down and they're good. And I can, from where I was sitting, I'd be able to watch them. But with no internet, it was a disaster. Gary has been on, I think it was Old Guy. I've seen him around a couple times.
Houston, we have a problem.
Oh yeah, I loved it, Leslie. I love to babysit. I really do. I just don't. I couldn't believe because they knew I was going to be do a live, and they never told me. Oh, by the way, we don't have internet. It's like, really? What? So, oh, Jeff says he's fasting every other day, and he doesn't know for how long. Yeah, but for a while we thought Gary was missing, but I guess he's okay. I did see him a couple times, so I guess he's fine. And Mason would know, I think. Good, good. And let's see. Yeah, it's just John. I don't know. I have no idea what's happened to him. Aaron says she found a ribeye in the freezer and ate it for breakfast. Good for you. I have some ribeyes, but it'll be a while before I get to them. I went and got some more bacon yesterday or the day before, and I still have to go back one more time if I stay for the whole month to get more. Amy's on day 3 of sardines only. Yeah, a lot of people are doing that. Either that or fasting completely. Or eating more bacon. Maybe not just bacon, but more bacon. And I'm just eating bacon. Uh, was it by the old guy, Amy? Is that who yelled at you? Because the other day when I was on the chat in his show, I said it, and I said I hope I don't trigger him by saying fast, but we all know what we're talking about, you know. And he said no, it wouldn't trigger him. He was all good. Like, okay. The same thing is if you say calorie on some people's show, you kind of gotta say calories because it shows a volume of food, how much food, just to give somebody an idea, you know. Some people freak out over that. We all know what we're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Some people do that. Oh, it's somebody on Facebook. Okay. So now I'm calling it when I post anything about it, I'm calling it a bacon feast. And let's go with that. And anything I do, all my other uh, fasts, I'm going to call feasts. So I don't know on Facebook who you're talking to, but I know old guy really. But then when I did it and I said, I hope this doesn't trigger him, he said, no, no, that's fine. So, okay. That's right. A challenge or feasting, Aaron. Yep. Amy's got rooms for Hack Your Health. She's looking for a roommate. I know she wants a female roommate for sure. You'll find a roommate. When is that? I don't even know. It's probably quite a long time from now. My steaks in the freezer are right where I know where they are, but it'll be a while. Coach Angela Mullins, hello. How are you? Glad you can make it. Yeah, I think it does depend on the old guy, what mood he's in, what's going on. He does get triggered easily, but then sometimes he's sweet as pie. Oh, you'll find a roommate by then, Amy. You will. Or you get your husband to go. I know you'll get a roommate. I'm sure of it. Pretty sure. So, yeah, I didn't think, I thought I might have lost everybody. I thought nobody would come today after what happened last week, but you guys seem to put up with it pretty well. Maybe that's why where John is. Like, he says, I'm done with that. Your husband won't go to meetups with you. There's one in Boston, and I'm not going. I don't like to go right in Boston anyway. I know it's not actually in Boston, but it's close enough. Um, so if it was in New Hampshire somewhere, or just somewhere out of the way, I might. But nah, not that I don't want to meet the people and stuff. We went to a mini meetup in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, a week or two ago, a couple weeks ago, and met the Cindy and Brian and Amy Perrin and Rick Twin Brook Acres. Rick, rather. I always called him Ricky, but he said he goes by Rick, so I'm calling him Rick from now on. Oh, wow. See, you might figure out something between the two of you, Angela and Amy. Anyway, um, so I haven't been running at all. I hate to call myself a runner now. I run so infrequently. I run to breakfast once in a while, but I've been doing all strength training lately, and I'm loving it. So, but I am signed up for a race the beginning of September, so I'm going to do it. It's local. It's right here in my little tiny town. Oh, Lynn says it's all good, Donna. There's 19 here tonight. That's cool. Of course we're here. You're probably looking for another disaster. I'm, I'm kidding. No, you guys are all good friends, and I appreciate all the support you give me. I really, really, really do. And right now, I'm looking for, uh, I guess, like we all are, looking for subscribers and watch hours. And so you'll be seeing me live where I would have just put a video a lot of times, or a premiere when there would have been just a video. So I guess that's how it's done. I don't know. As far as the subscribers, I'm not terribly worried about that yet, but I would like to get that taken care of too. I'd say they might. I hope Amy and Angela can work something out. That'd be cool. Did I miss anything? So yeah, I'm thinking my husband might show up in the chat at some point tonight. I don't know. And Sandy, you're watching. I know you watched the number of people in here. If we get last week, I thought the most I ever had was 23, but when I went off, it said 26. That was the most. So we're trying to beat that. Oh. But is that, those of you that have channels, is that what I need to do? Go live? Answer me. I need to know. I'm kind of freaking out. I have just under 1,800 watch hours right now. So in 5 months, I should have 4,000, right? Especially if I go live more often. I don't know. Even if I don't make it, I'm still going to stay on and do what I'm doing. I'm not going to really change anything, I don't think. I'm not going to get all disappointed and quit. Anyway, you guys keep me accountable so I can stay fit. Get fit and stay fit. Sandy says it's 19. Yeah. Going live will help. Aaron says going live will help. Okay, so I will start doing that. And starting tomorrow, because I took a poll among my people that watch me, my videos every day, they wanted me to separate calisthenics from taking my numbers and from the food. So starting tomorrow, that's that. And I'll even do my numbers live when I can, if I get up early enough. I love watching people do their numbers, and I prefer to watch them do it live, but I don't know why I like that. It's just sciencey, I guess. Sandy was frying bacon. Oh, nice. I couldn't eat all the bacon I made for lunch. I made 12 pieces and I ate 7. So I put the rest in the refrigerator for breakfast, and then I'll make fresh bacon for lunch tomorrow. That was the second time I couldn't eat the 12 slices. But it's still good. I'm not sick of it at all. Amy says you need to film videos, shorts, and go live. If you do not meet 1,000 subs and 4K watch hours by February 1st, you'll then have to get 8K and watch. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't think I could ever get 8K. Well, I should never say never, but but I'm going to try for the 4,000. If not, I'm not going to quit. I'm going to still do what I'm doing. I have friends here, and you know, and I like it, but it'd be nice if I could make it. And I think I can get the subscribers, but I still would like to get it done sooner rather than at the last minute. And I will starting tomorrow. I'm going to be going live more and premieres. Premieres as good as lives. Those of you that might know, and you guys that don't have channels, I'm sorry about talking about this, but it's like kind of like a big deal from what I'm hearing. Amy says she's not going to quit either. She'll just hate YouTube even more. Yeah. Sandy says smoked bacon sliced from a big slab of butcher shop. It's so good. Oh, that sounds so good. I only eat the 2 times a day, or sometimes only once, but I that sounds good. And Amy says premieres are good. Okay. So to me, a premiere is almost the same as a live, but yeah. So, okay. I didn't know what a premiere was one time, a couple months ago or so, and Aaron did an instant premiere, and then I learned what it was. Oh, yeah, it does sound delicious, Sandy. So, is anything new in you guys' lives? Any new grandchildren, children, pets, diets? Nothing new. No, nothing new with me too much, except the bacon fast, and that's not really new. That's 2 weeks old. Amy says she loves premieres. I see you do them when your walk and talks are premieres, I think, and Amy, and your Thursday 11 o'clock things are usually premieres. I think they look like they are anyway. Mason says I choose not to open a channel. I'm weird like that. I didn't watch many channels today, except for the people that were doing their finger pricks. I watched that, but that's about it. I um I don't know where I was today. I doing my own thing, I guess. Angela says she should have a new grandbaby for the first of next year. Nice, congratulations. We got why the reason my son was over here and just left a little while ago is they got the 2-year old had to get a bigger car seat, so they went and bought one and brought it over here, and then my son installed it in our car. So now they got the right size car seats. She doesn't want to get rid of her old one, but she's gonna have to. Amy says, yeah, with premieres they can hang out and chat while they're watching. Yeah, and they probably would stay longer, right? Until you get more watch hours. I'm guessing. Take it one day at a time and figure it out. See what you guys are doing. You guys know more about it than I do. I'm just Leslie says she had one, a channel, I guess, but it was getting overwhelming, always filming and worrying about it. I chose to post only for fun sometimes. Yeah, no, yeah, I noticed that. Well, my husband doesn't mind me filming everything, but he goes, and I go, if it's even the least bit interesting, we're filming it. So we do. Gray Wolf, Gray Wolf Outdoor Homestead. Howdy, howdy. Hi, how you doing? I'm glad you made it. Where are you from, Gray Wolf? I probably supposed to know that, but I don't. I have an interview coming up. Skip. Oh, yes, you're from Retired Rick's channel, I think. Yes, I remember. Upstate New York. Okay. Oh, what was I just gonna say? Man. Oh man, I don't remember now. Skip is in New York. Okay. And he's Gray Wolf. Yeah, I'll remember that. A Mason. Oh, I was going to ask you guys something or tell you something. I am old. I am. Seriously. I don't know if it was about YouTube or somebody. I don't. Oh, well. I have another, Angela says I have another video planned out, just finding time to sit down to do it. Yeah, I don't plan them out too much. You probably noticed that. I just like wing it. If I'm cooking something, I'll get out the camera and I'd film on my iPad. So I get that out and film it. But if I'm already cooking it, or if I'm doing anything interesting, the least bit interesting, most of it probably not, but it gets me some hours. And a lot of people, like it. Sandy, yes, I did mention the chin ups. I did 9 chin ups for the first time this morning. Surprised me as much as it surprised you guys. I couldn't believe it. It just came. Just I struggled on the last one, maybe the last two, but especially the last one. But I got it, and I didn't even have a cheerleader for it. But he did hear me. He was in the other room, and he heard me say that was a record. And he goes, "You are a beast." That was exciting. That was my excitement for the entire day. It really was. Gray Wolf, yes, Skip. Those are my running medals. I have three. Yeah, I have three racks of them, and they're all for races that were five. No, none of them are 5K, or very few of them, because they don't give medals for 5Ks too much. But they're all for 10Ks, between anything between 10K and marathon. So yeah, I've done a lot of half marathons. I've only done two marathons, and I've done quite a bit of 10Ks too. And I've done a tremendous amount of 5Ks, but they don't give you medals for 5Ks. So that's what I got coming up in September, of 5K, and I'll have more in the fall, and they'll all be local. I don't go to Portland, the big city, to do races anymore. When I worked in Portland, I did, but now I just stay to the localer ones. My next race is September. I'd have to look. It's either September 2nd or September 5th. I'm thinking it's the 2nd, and it's a 5K. Badass beast. I love when you call me that. I love when anybody calls me that. I don't know why. Even my husband, when he calls it, you beast. Thank you, Skip. I appreciate it. Take us along take you along on the race. If I had money and I had a selfie stick with a gimbal thing on it that would just bounce up and down while I was running, I would bring you on a run. I'd bring you running a lot. But all I got is a regular selfie stick that, every step I take will bounce, you'll get sick. But I'll tell you how I do. I don't think I'm going to do very well because I'm not running that much, honestly. Great. Skip says I did track and field back in high school. Looking at me now, you wouldn't know it. I didn't do any sports in high school at all. I was on um, the math team for 4 years, and that's it. So I didn't start running till I was at least in my late 30s. Oh, calorie counting carnivore. Yes, everything is going well. Let me say, I did 9 chin ups today for the first time. Tell what? What did I say? About the math team? You talking about that? I was practically the star. Amy says she came from a family of runners. Her sister ran the Chicago Marathon a few years ago, and my nephew just qualified for Boston. Wow, I could never, ever, ever qualify for Boston. Paul has two sons. They both qualified, I believe, he said. And one of them, has one leg, and he ran it. But no, I could never qualify. Now, you can get in by raising money, but I'm not that into raising money either. So, no. I think I can do one more marathon, but I've got to quit doing all this strength training um, and knuckle down to it. Knuckle down, buckle down, do it, do it, do it. If not, Kelly Counting Carnivore did high jump, not very well, swimming, 9 chin ups, awesome. Well, I thought it was awesome. I don't know if it really is, but thank you. My son is track coach and cross country coach at a high school, and so he likes that too. He runs. I got him into running actually, and so that's cool. uh, Joni Benoit Samuelson lives in, she probably lives 50 miles from me, maybe 60. I've run in the same races as her before. She's 1 day younger than me. So, of course, when she's in the race, I'm not going to get an age group award for sure. Once in a great while, I will. Last fall, I got a few of them, but that was something different. I've gotten a few in my running career, but last fall was really I was competitive, but not when Joni Benoit was around. Anybody else was in the math club, the math team? I was on it all 4 years. Oh, calorie counting kind of was talking about the wolf, Skippy, Skip. When you told me the other day, Skip, your name was Skip, you put two P's, so I didn't know if it was Skippy or you just happened to put two P's. Erin says she got a flashback hula hoop on eBay. What's that? A light up one or something? And it came with rubber wheels and it makes no noise. Oh wow! Flash a black hula hoop on eBay and it. Wow, cool. Yeah, you ought to make them that light up. That or maybe that's what you're talking about because you said flash. That would be amazing. Carnival Ron, I'm here. Oh, I know what I was going to say, but I'm writing an email and we'll be done in a few. Ron, have you heard from John on Carnivore Uncut? I haven't heard from him for a week or seen him online or anything. That's what I was going to say because Carnivore Ron interviewed me and got another interview coming up Tuesday at 8 Eastern with Carnivore. I'm going to say it the wrong way. I think it's Why Carnivore Explained or Carnivore Why Explained. And that's coming up on Tuesday at 8 o'clock my time, which is Eastern. That's what I tried to tell you a while back ago. It just came back to me. Aaron, the carnivore-ish guy. You name yourself that so the police won't come after you, right, Aaron? Flash Gordon, New York Jets. How many? Oh, Mason, how many no slow shirts do you own now? I have 7 waiting on the goat to say. Can I go look? It's either 6 or 7. I'm thinking it's 7 because I just got the got meat one. But I might be counting Aaron's as one of them too. I'm going to get off camera now and go look because they're right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 shirts hanging there. So one of them is Aaron's, so that makes 8. And one of them is I'm retired and it's 5 o'clock everywhere. So I think I have 7 also. But I got to be done. I got to be done for a while. Okay, and Carnivore Ron says he has an interview with Dean in a week or so. Also, yeah, probably a week from Tuesday because he says he does them on Tuesdays, and mine's this coming one. So you probably I have a PR person now that is Sandra in Germany. She She wrote to, she might even wrote to you, Ron. I'm not sure. Um, but she wrote to David Mack and told him that he should interview me. So he came and found me and asked me. And then he asked this carnivore why explained. She got him to contact me. She's giving him all my email address. I got a PR person. That's cool. Sandy, we have 22 people here. She totally send you another. Yes, have him send me one. I love his shirts. He sent me some, but I'll, he says I'm his favorite model, but I don't have any new shirts to model. If you, oh, you know what he should do? Send me one, and I'll get my 10th push up. I'll make sure when I get 10 chin ups, I'll do it in his shirt. Would that be cool? And I'll make a big deal out of it. Amy says she finally got her floors mopped. My husband vacuumed all our floors today while I was sitting outside reading. It was awesome. I was sitting outside reading and eating bacon, and he vacuumed everything. You're gonna do Dave Mack also. Dave Mack is easy. He is the nicest guy. He's just as nice as he seems, and yeah. Now, I don't have a big story. I don't have a big dramatic story with health problems and all that. So my interviews are pretty short, but and that's fine. But yeah, he's very nice. Every interview I've done so far has been awesome, and I hope to do more. And I hope Sandra's listening and she finds me some more people. Yep, hit the like button, everybody. And if you're not subscribed, please do an old woman a favor. I hate to beg, but really. And kind of a Ron said, I would make a big deal doing one. Oh, one chin up. I don't know how many people have said that to me. Well, that's eight more than I could do, or I can't do one. So many people have said that, and I don't know. Of course, I have my husband coaching me on how to do them, but they're not that hard. I don't think. But everybody says that's however many I've done. Now that's nine more than I can do. Even Dave Mack said that. Oh, Dumpin' Donuts. I love that shirt. I like the strict carnivore one, the Jack Daniels one, the best. And oh yeah, Mason. So I've got the tank top of it, the standard tank top unisex. But I would like to have again black with white writing, the same shirt, a t-shirt, size small, please. If you can please, or something new. No Slow is here. After I was just talking to him about him. Gary, new shirt coming for my supermodel. Yes! I need new shirts. I'm running out of clothes all over that. Booby Goat says, I don't remember what an interview is like. It's been a while. Yeah, but you're on all the chats, Aaron. You're not shy. I want to know what they're going to talk about before I go on a chat. One time I got on a chat, and he's probably here. I don't know, but I was in between Lance and Rick, Charger Mopar, and they were talking about poop. Both of them. And I'm like saying nothing. I don't know. I'm thinking, I got to get out of here. But I want to know if they're talking about carnivore, I would love to be on it. If they're talking about exercise, even that, I would love to be on it. Or food, I would love it. But poop and cars and how to fix stuff, no. Hi, Gary. We all thought you were missing for a while. Gary, I did 9 chin ups today. Just want to make sure everybody knows. Where have you been, as a matter of fact? I don't know why they talk about poop so much, honestly. I don't. I don't believe you, Donna. You don't believe me what? About what? I don't talk about poop or I would make I you send me your shirt, I will do 10 chin ups and I'll make a big deal and say it was a shirt. And I'll post it on more places than I posted today's ninth one. Oh, nine! I know. I know. It's like it's all I have to. I'm excited about it. That's the most exciting thing that's happened to me in a while. Erin said she did one chin up. So once you do one, you're going to be doing more than Erin. You'll get them for sure. I've been doing I got the chin up bar the day after my birthday. My birthday was May 15th. So I've been doing them for almost 3 months and I finally got to 9. Erin, you're stronger than I am though. So you probably will build them up quicker than I did. Sandy loves to poop talk. I don't think you're going to get it here too much. I don't know. It was an assisted chin up. I've seen other people do those, Erin, and they seem to, once you just get the feel of what it feels like, you'll probably be able to do it unassisted. And so won't Emmett. Emmett, you might have to hold him up or get him a footstool or something. Not a footstool, those big kitchen stools, those seated stools. But he'd be able to do them easy. Erin, Aaron, the carnivore guy. You go live quite a bit, I think. Haven't you lately? And you go live driving a lot too. If I'm driving, I always look before I'm start driving to see what I'm going to listen to and line them up. Sandy talking shit again. And carnivore Ron, maybe I can now that I'm lifting a lot less weight. Yeah, exactly. What happened to it? Yeah, actually, this morning I lost weight. I lost 1.4 pounds. So if you take that 1.4 pounds and you times it by 9, because I did 9 push ups, that's like over 12 pounds I didn't have to pull up. So, no. I'm sure it's going to come back tomorrow. My weight goes up and down every day. Emmett is all muscle. I know you've been saying that, and I believe it. Sandy, did you ever get your shirt Gary promised you? Told you to pick it up? Do you guys live close together? I love being the supermodel for Gary. I do. Oh, I got to do another. I could do another modeling show. What do you think? Huh? Emmett rocks. Yeah, he does. I like him. Emmett and Rocky. And Nixon, too. And all of them. And Erin, I remember her name. Scarlett. Not Stella. Scarlett. I've got it. Yeah, I will do one. I'll do another one. No, everybody's forgotten about that or they haven't seen it. I've gotten so many new subscribers. They haven't seen that. I'll just do it all over again. I'll wait till I get my new one to make sure. Aaron says he's been trying to go live weekly. However, next week I'll be doing my Monday and Thursday live interview with Brian. Brian is the guy to interview lately. He's got a story like no other. I have no story. Ron, I feel sorry if you haven't interviewed me. I have no story. I have no health problems or anything. I had that shingles thing. That's about it. Uh oh. So we'll see how I don't know what the guy that's interviewing me on Tuesday. What I don't know what Sandra has told him about me. So we'll see what he does, but I hope it goes well. So far, they all have gone very well. I only go live once a week, but that's going to change start tomorrow. You're doing it, Jory, a different way, Aaron? That's cool. I that's what I said to him today or yesterday. I said, I bet there's still so much of your story we do not know. Sandy lied and told everyone. I missed something there. Oh, told everyone she bought a shirt for me. I wasn't kidding about her talking. Oh, really? Sandy, you didn't buy a shirt from Gary? I don't think Sandy lies, but I don't know. Did you hear YouTube raise the hours? Yes, we were talking about that a little bit ago, Ron. I just don't know. There's probably a lot of people here that don't have channels, and I'm not interested in hearing it. But that's why I want to say, please subscribe and please come watch all of my videos and lives. Jonathan, hi, how you doing? Jonathan's here. Glad to see you. And Wayne Jewel, I had a good report on my blood test. Excellent. You want to share? I need more lives because I only have like 400 hours. Oh, yeah, you definitely need more. I've got just under eight, probably tomorrow. By the end of the weekend, I'll have 1,800. So I need to more than double that. But I think I can do it. It just makes me nervous to know that I have to do it, by a certain time. Oh, the Home Alone T-shirt, Sandy. Gary, why don't you should give us another discount, bacon runner. Every time I ordered a shirt, I tried to put it in, but it only worked that one time. Yeah, Sandy's good. She doesn't lie to us. Aaron says the key when people watch your videos, they can't do it in fast forward. Oh, really? That doesn't count. I I would never have thought of that. Honestly. I never would have thought of that. I would have, if I had thought of it, I'd be watching my own in fast forward. Can you watch your own? Does that count? I'm suspecting that it doesn't. Ron says he's planning to spend more time with his wife and forget to try to monetize. I'll try. I mean, but I'm not going to quit if I don't make it, and I'm not going to try for 8,000 hours either. So, but I won't quit. I'm having fun doing this. I'm a supermodel now, after all. Hi, Brian. We hear you're going to be interviewed. Wow, you probably got a lot of them lined up. I think Aaron's going to interview you. It counts, but only how long they watch. Okay. Sandy likes the Home Alone shirt because she's a hermit. Are you really, Sandy? You don't seem that way. You seem pretty outgoing. She's a she's the president of my fan club. She's actually the only member of my fan club. Also, yeah. Well, that's what we were saying. It's like, and you, yeah, you always think you gotta tape everything. I don't tape when I'm out in the yard reading, which lately I've been doing that a lot. But I'm trying. If I could think of a way to do it, I would. I know that, Sandy. I trust you. Who? Yeah, Sandy is. She's one of the first ones I've met. Sandy, Lynn, Mason, Kitchen Witch. I see her. I think I saw her on Aaron's show this week. Something, and I hadn't seen her for a while. And Aaron, of course, Lynn. Those are the first people I met. Gary, 10 acres and two electric gates to get through. Wow. You have animals, Sandy? I'm not saying this, Brian, but Dina should subscribe to us, all of us here, especially me. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I won't keep saying that. I haven't seen my husband show up in the chat yet, and I'm paying pretty good attention tonight. Last week I couldn't pay any attention, so I'm sure that's why everybody left. I was on just barely an hour, and John left, and he was the guest. And then I had like six people, and one of them just got there, and I'm going, oh, I gotta go. Yeah, we should all. Well, I am subscribed to, I believe, everybody here that has a channel. Doesn't hurt to subscribe. So do it. I thought I was Sandy, but uh, then I don't know. I met a whole bunch of runners, and then I met a whole bunch of carnivores, and a whole bunch of math people. But I've always worked in a one person office, and I liked it that way. I don't want to share the work because if somebody makes a mistake, I don't want to get blamed for it. And it's the other way around too, you know. So I always have worked. Well, I've only worked. I worked in the same place for 23 years. That was as a business manager for a Service Master franchise in Falmouth, Maine. Wayne says he made $150 last year from YouTube. Better than nothing. I'm still working on it. I'm still working on it, Wayne. We'll see. I don't even know what to do if I got my 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers. I don't know how to go about it, but I guess we'll leave that to if that happens. I did. Oh, Terry Girl's here. Hi, Terry. You don't have. You got 40 cats, Sandy? No, not really. Really? Terry's the only one that calls me D-Ray. She must have heard me tell somebody, call me D-Ray if you want. She does. And then Mason and Lynn and one of the other of you call me Beast. Oh, my husband. I'm on deceased parents' property. Used to be 2 dogs and 9 horses. Yeah, I'm in the house I grew up in. My mother died here, actually in the bed I'm sleeping in, um, 2 years ago, July. Disappearing Gary. I know. I don't know where he has been. I hope you're busy selling shirts and I don't have any pets at all. At all, at all. Saturday, Donna. Yes! Jeannie. I Groundhog Day is my favorite movie. Well, that and Wizard of Oz. But I love the scene where he says he's on the phone and he says, "What if there is no tomorrow? There wasn't one today." And so Jeannie always tells me that if she made it to tomorrow, there's a good chance I'm going to make it too. I'm always excited to hear that. Yes. I say, if she can make it, I can do that too. Grumpy Old Men is one of my favorites. Yeah. Yeah. I, I I don't watch movies very much anymore, but I have my favorites, and you know we. Oh, and Scrooge, but it's only a specific Scrooge. Um, so the one where they're dancing on the casket. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me. I love that Scrooge. I was wondering why somebody was telling me it's Saturday. I thought, oh, am I on the wrong day? GS 111, another one that's hard to find. I saw a good one the other day, Little Caesar, 1931 movie. I think Aaron's into them that old. Edgar G. Robinson played a mean little gang leader. I watched it twice. Wow, I've never Little Caesar. I don't think I've ever heard of it. Is it black? It must be black and white, right? Or did they colorize it? She's got 40 stray cats. Oh my goodness. In the house? No. Or do you have a barn or something? No, just can't imagine because I have no pets and I can't imagine 40 of them. Most John Candy or Philip Seymour Hoffman movies, totally different characters. And Ron's a John Wayne fan. My husband's a John Wayne fan too. He used to watch him run right. I haven't seen him watching him much lately, but he used to all the time. Yeah, that's my question too, Jeannie. How does she afford that? Places on the market divided between three of us. Well, good luck. I hope you have a plan for when it sells and what to do with all those cats. The Quiet Man. I don't even know what that is. Anything new, DS 111? I used to like when you used to go on the old guys show because you used to say what I was thinking, and I didn't have to type it and get in trouble for it because you would just say it. Oh wow, we sold all of our DVDs except for Scrooge and a couple others. Oh, and that Christmas one, It's a Wonderful Life. We kept that, but we sold a whole tote full of movies a couple years ago. Can I help you, Jonathan? I don't know what is new is that my daughter will be going to college. Yep, in 2 weeks. I have done my part. You raised her. You got her to college. Now she's on her own. Is that what you're saying? My sister is 10 years younger than me, and I remember when they brought her home from the hospital, they brought her in, the little thing you carry the kid in and set her on the table. And my father said, There, now all we got to do is bring her up. Hell no, outside cats. Hell no, they're outside cats. I think that's what you're saying. Key Largo, I'd never seen that. Yeah, congratulations getting her to college. Raise it. The man said, oh. Yeah, yeah. Now he said, now all we have to do is raise it. I remember when I brought my first child home, boy, brought him home, and then, my parents left, and my husband and I was there, and like, they don't tell you anything. And I'm thinking, is this even legal for them to leave me, leave a child, newborn in charge? Me in charge of a newborn. Is this even legal? They didn't tell us anything. But we got through it. We got them in college, and yeah, they're both on their own. One's a teacher, one's a computer guy, some kind of IT guy. He works from home now. So let's see, 24 people. That's more than 20. No, is that like? Yes, that's more than 23. Three more and we'll hit a record. Call all your friends. Or don't leave. Your friends will come in as they are anyway. Oh, he's been on camera, Ron. I have a short, I think. Well, he was on while I was doing a video, but I cut it out and made a short of it, and it's called "When the Day My Husband Interrupted My Cooking." And you can hear him when I'm almost every day when I'm doing the chin ups. He's counting them for me and cheerleading for me. And I don't know. He may have been on another time. I can't remember. He's not on camera very much. He doesn't want to be on camera, but he will do it occasionally. I tell him that you guys love him when he does go on, or when they hear him in the background calling me a beast. That you guys love him. You should do it, but no. But look for it. I have a short, and it's called "The Day My Husband Interrupted My Cooking," something like that. I think it's the day my husband. Yeah. DS says a young guy who was going to be mostly raising his expected baby because his wife worked asked me what was the hardest part about raising a kid by myself. I thought about it and said illnesses. He looked shocked. Yeah, I think I saw something, Amy, about do you really believe that it has only avocado oil in it? Is that what you're talking about? I haven't read anything about it, but I saw a question on Facebook or YouTube saying that. When I want mayo, I make bacon mayo, make out of bacon fat. But I used to make it out of avocado oil before I came carnivore. Some rest, friend. It's made with seed oils. I used to use mayo a lot, and now I hardly ever use it. But when I do, I just make a little bit of bacon mayo. Dr. Barry put out a video on it. I haven't seen the video, but I have heard the question asked. Mason says, who freaking cares? Yeah, I don't eat mayo at all, hardly at all anymore, and I used to eat it all the time before carnivore. And it is carnivore because I always made it myself anyway, but now I just make it out of bacon fat. Seed oil sauce. Yep. Diana, hi. Do I see that there's 28 people here, Sandy? Check it out for me. Just stopping in for a bit. I'm glad you did, Diana. I see you. I think you're on my Facebook now. Several of you are. And Jerry, she's working, I think, but she's still technically here. Raw egg ice cream. Well, they're going to be hearing more about that in the near future, Jerry, in about 18 days. That's the next fast. Yeah, it does have raw eggs, and I know a lot of people don't want anything to do with raw eggs, But I made my mayo with raw eggs too. So, and I did that for years and years. That doesn't bother me. But 29 people, that's a record. That is a record, guys. And I thought nobody was going to show up tonight. 28 people, somebody else is saying. Close enough. Yeah. Yeah. So the ice cream does have raw eggs. You probably, I wouldn't even think about cooking them. But anyway, yeah, so it does. And the one I'm going to do first is going to be worse than that. It's going to be, I'm just going to use the egg yolks and it's going to be like a fat bomb ice cream. But I'll probably only do it for a week. So not going to be a month. I know Rocky ate raw eggs. I know. Sometimes a lot of times in the morning, oh, this is telling you too much. I like sing the Rocky song, I hung med or, whatever. And I go to my husband, I should go swallow a raw egg. I'm just kidding, of course. I did butterballs, heavy whipping cream only. Very good. Yeah. Oh, for a fat fast? Yeah, I know, Jerry. A lot of people will not eat raw eggs. I get it. I'm just, all I'm doing, again, and you know this, it's an experiment of one. I'm going to tell you how I'm eating, what I'm eating, and it is raw eggs. And then at the beginning, it's going to be raw egg yolks. Like, it's going to take like a dozen yolks. And I'm not putting any at the beginning unless I make a couple batches and then think I need it. It's not going to have any artificial sweetener, but it will have a whole tablespoon in a batch of homemade vanilla extract. And it's still, Jerry, you won't want it for this either. It will still have a quarter teaspoon of guar gum because that just makes it ice creamy texture. And it's delicious. Yes, 28 wonderful people here tonight. That is a record, 100% sure. Oh, Mason says her meal was a carnivore bar. Are those the ones that everybody says are so expensive? I don't know. Never even seen one. I do have a whole case of keto bricks because I'm a runner. And if you're not running, if you're running in cool weather, not in the summer, you don't want to take them with you, but I mold them into little tiny, like a tablespoon or a teaspoon even, and put them in a baggie. You can bring them with you in the fall and winter in Maine, but in the summer they just melt right away. But I like them. I only get one kind though. I get the peanut butter cup ones, chocolate peanut butter cup, and I usually only use them when I'm running, but I like them a lot. Gary likes his ice cream very soft, like melted. Then I realize I can just drink heavy cream instead. Yeah. My ice cream has no cream or milk in it, just raw eggs and butter. It's raw eggs and butter and vanilla extract. And then if I decide I want it, some artificial sweetener, I'll put it. But this for this fast thing, I'm going to try to do it without it. That's in the future. We're not even going to talk about that right now. See, I'll be the only one doing that because everybody's scared of raw eggs. That's fine. You can all watch me get sick. Just kidding. I'm not going to get sick. Wayne says he made his own plain yogurt with strawberries and blueberries and monk fruit. Okay, that Jerry, that's fine. we all, it's all going to even out. Oh, thank you, Brian. Yeah, 27. That's a record. I mean, it was 26, so now it's 28 or 29. Ron said he looked it up. Ice cream only needs 10% dairy to be called ice cream. What is the other 90? Well, my 90% is eggs. I'm not kidding. And the 10% dairy is butter. Butter is made out of cream. Cream is dairy. So, yeah, that's what mine is. DS has been on the ant vigil here in his apartment lately because of the very hot weather. I never hear them coming. Yeah, there's my son has an ant problem at his house. The little one, the little baby is horrified of them. Yeah, trying to. You need to add bacon bits to your ice cream. I thought of that. I have never done it. I have never done that before. That's a good idea. I'll do that to one batch and see how it is. Good idea, Aaron. Yep, it is. It's still carnivore, right? It's still going to be a fat fast. I'll cook the bacon first. If you, for you people that are scared of raw bacon, I cook all bacon. Yeah, I will do that. Maybe I'll think of some other crazy. But bacon ice cream is not crazy. That's a good idea. But maybe I'll think of some other stuff to throw in there. Got to go. Sorry. Okay, Ron. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. DS just retracted a message. You're leaving too. You're gonna go swimming, right, Aaron? Swimming and hot tub. I'll bet. Bye. Thanks for coming. Homemade vanilla is soft serve. My grandmother made homemade all the time. Is it hot down there? Up there? Down there? It's dark here, and I wouldn't call it hot. How much cheese do you eat lately? I eat 2 pounds per week lately and don't get fat from it. I haven't been eating any cheese. I'm DS. You might not even know this. There's two things you don't know. One is I'm on a bacon feast for a month, and I'm 14 days in. I got 17 days to go. The other thing is, if you haven't heard already, I did 9 chin ups today for the first time. 9. You've been away too long. But I haven't eaten cheese for a while that I can think of. Last cheese I had was in the cheese meatloaf I make my husband. I had a slice of that not long ago. And that had a lot of cheese in it, but I don't think it hurts me. I saw something about a recall on eggs. I didn't read it yet. I will read it before I go on the raw egg ice cream diet. Fast. Feast. It's not that hot here, lately. The air conditioner is on behind me, but it's not. It's been in the 70s, so I wouldn't call it like extremely. It's hot that I don't want to do anything outside much except read, but it's not that hot like you guys are talking about. DS and Bacon Runner, I did not know about your bacon feast. I eat half a pack every morning. I don't want to do brutal exercises like you. I eat. I eat 5 days a week we go to a restaurant and I get bacon. Like restaurant bacon is thin and short and little. Then I get a double order. And so that's 5 days a week. But then I got the great big, the thick cut Sam's Club bacon I make here in an air fryer. Today I made 12 slices of that, which is a pound and a third, but I only ate 7. So I'll be eating the rest of that tomorrow for breakfast because we're not going out to breakfast tomorrow. I don't do brutal exercises. They're not brutal exercises at all, DS. It's just that people call me a beast, so people think I do brutal exercises. I just do chin ups and push ups and sit ups. Sit ups are working on me lately. They're doing a good job. I know. I'm going to get to 10, and that will be a set, and then I'll have to try it again, and then in an hour or two, try to do another 10. Won't that be exciting? Mason said, Lynn, you are a badass. I think Lynn was talking about, I'm going to be doing 10 chin ups, but maybe she was talking about herself. I'm not sure. The ice cream I make isn't, I wouldn't call it soft serve. You need a scoop to get it out. But it's not super hard either. Bluebell cherry vanilla for me back when. I used to eat Jerry, not Cherry Garcia, but that brand, Ben and Jerry's um, coffee. Coffee. It had coffee in it twice. Coffee. It had like score bars in it, crunched up. I can't remember the exact name. It's been so long since I've had it, but it was coffee ice cream with score bars. Maple walnut fudge rules. Yeah, I thought she was talking about for me. I don't know. You guys, though, confuse me sometimes, Mason and Lynn, because you act like you can both do like a dozen chin ups. And I don't know if you're kidding or not. I don't know. Because if I can do 9, you guys probably can do 12. I don't know. But then on the other hand, you kind of act like you're kidding too. So I don't know. Well, post them. Yeah, okay, here's the new rule. It didn't happen if you don't video it and post it. Diana says mine with chocolate with peanut butter cups. Ben and Jerry's, Diana. I've had that. That is good. I just haven't had any for so long, except for my own, and I even don't make that very often. Uno's Pizza and not ice cream. I've only been to Uno's once, believe it or not. Yes, but don't tell anyone. I know. I think you do. I think you guys are doing them. I do. I think you're just, as the old guy says, blowing smoke up my skirt. When you're saying like I'm doing so great, I think you guys are doing more. I really do, but I can't tell. Sandy says she knew she was talking about me. Yeah, we rock, Donna. Lynn and I would just stand and laugh. We are not a pull up people. If you just hang from the pull up bar, just hang there, that's actually good for you too. I don't know. It strengthens you, it gives you grip strength. So when you're old and you're going to fall over, you can hold yourself, you can grab onto a railing or something and stop yourself from falling. You'll be strong enough to do that. Oh my God, Donna-Rae. What? What is Diana laughing about? I don't know. Oh, about the hanging there? It is a thing. You look it up. People do that all the time, unless that's not what you're talking about. Vermont maple. Oh, Gary, don't. Yeah, that's me. Ah, not. But it with me at New Hampshire. But whatever. Maple sugar candy. I haven't had it in 100 years, but oh my God, that is the sweetest thing in the whole world. I swear, it's so delicious. Yeah, stop, Gary. They're just blowing smoke. Oh, blowing smoke up my skirt. Yeah. The old guy carnivore says that sometimes. I think it's funny too. I thought you were talking about the hanging from the bar. That's the thing. Anybody do that? I haven't done it. I could, but I'd rather do chin ups. I'm going to try to do 10 tomorrow morning. What do you think? Think I can do it? Probably not, but I'm going to try. Maple, good Lord. I know maple sugar candy. I love it. That all my life has been my favorite. I bet I haven't had it for 10 years, but I want it every time I see it. I could put maple, but it would be artificially sweetened. I could put maple in my ice cream, so it would taste like maple ice cream, kinda. I have a lot of real maple syrup in my pantry, but who's gonna eat that? No, I'll get sick. DS, why do you keep erasing stuff? I don't know. Anybody else get anything new? Especially the people that got here later. They only want to be 1% better than semi-retired Bob. Oh yeah, he says be 1% better every day. Do you know potato candy? No, Isabel. What's that? I have never heard of potato candy. But I don't think Gary should have brought up maple sugar candy. Oh God, that's good. It's sweet. It's icky sweet. I bet I'd hate it now if I had it. It would be so icky sweet. But I used to love it. Oh, and maple sugar candy, cotton candy. Really? Coach Angela says I made Dr. Kilt's ice cream and put salt peach electrolytes in it. Well, there's an idea. That's cool. Buy maple flavoring. Like maple extract and do a video. Is that what you're talking about? Put it in the ice cream? I can do that. I'm pretty sure I have maple extract here. So when I start that feast, I'll I'll put it in it. Well, I already have one of them in the freezer now, and it's got vanilla extract, and I put a lot. I like put a whole tablespoon because I measure extract with my heart. Bacon run. I told that to Bob once that I only wanted to be 1% better than him. That's a pretty low bar, he said. Yeah. That was sad when he got hurt. You know, he was snow blowing or something, or shoveling. He got hurt. That was sad. Potato Spud used to be old candy bar. I don't know. I used to grow potatoes. Oh, that was the name of it? Potato Spud? Is that what you're saying, Diana? One potato candy. Oh, oh my God, potato candy, old candy. Perfection. I never heard of it. I got to look it up. I'm not going to have it. Wow, no, I never heard of it ever. Was it potato chocolate? I don't know. I don't know. When I retired, I wanted to be a potato farmer, and I was for 2 years, and and then I became carnivore and gave up my garden. So, and I got a whole bunch of canned potatoes that I canned myself. I don't know. You know, they'll probably, when I'm dead, they'll throw them out. I don't have anything the matter with candy corn, except I don't eat it. I like candy corn. And you know what else I like that everybody says is terrible? Circus peanuts. I like candy corn, but I really like circus peanuts. Nowhere near as much as maple sugar candy, but you know, carrot cake. My husband likes carrot cake. Looks like big teeth to me. Yeah, it does. Yep. What other kind of candy do you guys like or liked? We don't eat candy. We shouldn't be talking about candy. You're gonna have us eating. You're gonna have Gary sending me a maple sugar candy treat. Sandy said, I saw Bob fall on his live. I didn't see it live, but then he told us where to find it, and I went back and watched it. That must have been shocking when he fell on a live, Sandy. Isabel, I found this description on Google. Potato candy is traditional, no bake, economical treat dating back to the Great Depression and is made by mixing a small amount of plain cooled mashed potato. Wow. Wow, that's a different mash. That's a different potato candy, I guess, Mason. You do. Okay, what Isabel said that I just read with large mix them with large quantities of brown powdered sugar to form a pliable dough, which is then typically spread with peanut butter and rolled into a pinwheel log. Okay, I don't
Houston, we have a
I
problem.
don't think I'm going to try that anytime soon. Sorry, Isabel. I don't see what he did there. Thinking you were from UK. I see what you did there. I don't get it. Tr- That's true, Donna-Rae. I wasn't missing ice cream till you started talking about ice cream fast. Well, yeah, but my ice cream is made out of eggs and butter. I am going to fast on it for a week. Oh, okay, okay. Time out. Time out. I'm going to fast for it on a week, provided, because I check my ketones and glucose during when I do a fast for other people. Now, provided they don't go so far wonky that I turn diabetic or something, which shouldn't happen because it's made out of eggs and butter. And the other thing is, if I lose too much weight, because it's basically a fat bomb ice cream. I can't afford to lose a lot of weight. So if I lose too much weight or on any fast gain too much weight, I'm going to stop it. Okay. And that's with anything I try. But for the ice cream one, I am a little bit concerned about losing too much weight. I'll tell you the truth. Because it's all fat. It's all fat. So
Houston, we have
bad
a
teeth.
problem.
Bacon runner. He was implying that English people have messed up teeth. Oh, really? Okay. I never knew that they have bad teeth. I didn't. And I know you talked about candy corn. Okay. Okay. You're quick. I never would have caught that. Yes, it scared me. Oh, yeah, you're talking about Bob falling? I'm sure it did. It didn't look good. He got up right away, but and acted like he was all right, but he wasn't. Okay, let's get off sweets, really. Yeah, especially maple sugar candy. Okay, Isabel. Isabel thinks that's a good idea. I digress. DS said earlier today, DC said that getting sleep between 8 p.m. and 12 a.m. has doubled the value per hour when sleeping. Really? That's exactly when I sleep because you want to know something about me nobody knows? I wake up at midnight every night and I play Wordle off the New York Times website. Every night I wake up at midnight and do that. Butter Bob, a semi retired Bob, fell, Amy. It was like last winter sometime before he moved to, Sandy knows where he moved to. He was going from Texas to somewhere. He hadn't moved yet. Or he was going from somewhere to Texas for the winter. And he was shoveling and he fell. DC knows stuff. You think that if that's true, that's when I get most of my sleep, honestly. I have given up, and I hate to say it because I love Bob Grandma's Crochet Corner, but I've given up going there before I go to sleep. I used to go there, put in my fire hydrant thing, and then listen while I fall asleep. But I am chasing sleep because I'm on this bacon fast. AI has now told me to measure my sleep score. So I got to give it my sleep score. So I am hunting down higher sleep scores. So I quit watching her show. Sorry, but I'll go back to it after. Well, it's just because it's on at 9 o'clock and I go to bed so early and then I have to wake up at midnight and play Wordle. I don't go to bed at 7. We usually go to bed at 8. And then by then I'm already in my pajamas and everything. And then on Wednesday, there's all these shows and I could be on the panels. People I like and they would let me on the panel, but I'm already in my pajamas and I wear Halloween pajamas every night. Not every night, sometimes Christmas pajamas. Are you talking about Bob, Sandy? He moved every winter. He works someplace in the middle of the country, and in the winter, or at least last winter, he was going to go to Texas. He owned some land there, but he was shoveling before he moved and he fell. I don't think he moved last winter. I think he stayed put, but I'm not sure I haven't actually seen his show for a while. I seen him on Dave Mack once in a while. DC saved his own life. Really? I gotta listen to him more often. He's on at like 4 in the morning here. But I can watch replays, I guess. I do sometimes actually. I think Jonathan was on his show recently, like today or yesterday. Sandy says, I know he plans them. Yeah, well, he was going to go last year. He really was. I'm quite sure of it. Not 100%. I know you get up because we have commented on her a few minutes after midnight. Really? You noticed that? Yeah, and I go to sleep listening to it, so it still shows, but I have my headphones off, so I'm not listening by then. But I put them back on and I say hi or whatever. Put in fire hydrant. I hope she doesn't mind that I just come in and put on fire hydrant, but I am listening I used to, and I still will, but and then I would just listen and not say much because I'm trying to go to sleep. That's funny, Mason. Jerry's doing better on sleep and feels better. Yeah, I'm hunting down, chasing high sleep scores now. I'm mostly getting okay sleep scores, but they're higher than they used to be. She was, but he got injured. Right. That's what I'm saying, Sandy. Mason said she fell on ice. She was housebound just over 3 years. Oh my God. That is horrific. You guys are funny. You really are. So I am so happy that you guys didn't get so turned off of my show last week that you didn't show up tonight. Really, I told my husband, I go, this time I mean it. They're not going to show up. They're not. A few of them, like maybe 6 people, will. But housebound for 3 years. Oh my gosh, Mason. Mason can. Wow. Taking what happened last week? What happened last week with what? Oh, so I had to babysit on Friday, and I told them I can't unless I said I do a live stream every Friday at 7. So they go, you can do it over here. It'll be fine as long as the kids will be fine. So I get over there last Friday, and they have no internet. They didn't call and tell me or anything. So I did it. I said, well, I'm going to take chances. I can do it off the hotspot on my phone. Because they live in the middle of nowhere half the time. I don't have cellular over there either, but it worked that night. But because they didn't have internet, they also didn't have TV. So every night at around 7 o'clock or a little before, the kids, they're 2 years old and 5 years old. They used to getting in their pajamas, choosing a movie and sitting and watching it and then going to bed. So they had no movie. The 5-year-old kind of took care of herself. She, playing. But the 2-year-old, and I love her to death, honestly, she comes sit on my lap and I go, okay, that's fine. And she starts babbling. She doesn't speak English. She just starts babbling, and she wants all my attention. And I had a guest. I had a guest on that night, and he's trying to talk, and she's babbling, and and in the meantime, I'm also trying to keep up with the chat to see what's going on, but I couldn't break in because I had a guest, which is normal. I mean, he wanted to talk, and he should, but and then I got the baby. And then the baby wants some milk. So I got to go put her down, go get her some milk out of the refrigerator. And she's jumping up and down. She is so excited to have milk. It was crazy. And so my show was like exactly an hour long. It's like everybody left, including the guest. You should have been there, DS. Oh, is that when you started watching YouTube, Mason, when you were housebound? I'm only guessing that's what you're talking about because I was talking to DS. You a Mason community keeps us moving forward. Yeah. Yeah, she and Lynn and Sandy and Terry, I think Kitchen Wizard or Kitchen Witch, the first people I met. And then DS came and he'd make these wisecracks, an old guy's show, and he'd make them before, right after I thought of them, but he'd type them first. I wouldn't get in trouble because I didn't say it. Carnivore is your non-retirement plan because you're just gonna be able to work forever, and you don't want to retire. Yeah, really. If you retire, then you got to do these crazy reverse push-ups and chin-ups and stuff. Don't do it. Just keep doing what you're doing. 2 years old is a different, terrible tooth. She wasn't being terrible though. She really wasn't. She was just she was just sitting there, but she doesn't speak English. She and I'm not saying she speaks another formal language. She just doesn't speak English. And she was just nonstop. She was being good. She wasn't crying or anything, but just, oh my God. Jerry just finished her live, and I'm still on. Yep, I usually go for a couple hours at least. Absolutely better than the others, Donna. Ken Berry, and then, yeah. Angela says I'm keeping my daughter's twins. They are 2 tomorrow and Sunday, along with their 4-year-old brother. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty close to what I'm doing. Mine are a little bit older. The 2-year-old is 2.5, and then the other one turned 5 on 4th of July. So they're pretty close to yours. Wow. But she was just really clingy that night. She was just nothing to do, so she comes in on me, and that's fine. It's just we don't know what she's saying, and I can't just keep having her repeat it because I'm doing a live. Gary, you are a crazy person. Send me my shirt and put in it a piece of candy. Don't do that. Don't put the candy in it. Sandra, I was talking about you earlier. I did. I put in, like, I told them, I told all my friends here how great you are and that you're my new PR person and that you getting me on all these interviews, and it's wonderful, and I hope you keep doing it. I did. I told them. Sandra is actually in Germany. Yes. What time is it there, Sandra? You guys all probably know her better than I do, and you know she's in Germany. I'm heading to Grandma's live. Oh, is that already? Wow, 9 o'clock. Thank you, Donna-Rae. Good evening. Good night, everyone. I might say come in and say fire hydrant before I go to bed. Tell her to expect it. So what time is it there, Sandra? They will be 3 and 5 on December 22nd. Oh, okay. All three have the same birthday. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. It's 3 a.m. there? How come you're not sleeping? Because it's a Donna-Rae show. Donna's Donna-Rae of Sunshine show. Nia used to have her little girl present during her live stream. I don't know who Nia is, but I mean, that's fine, but they learned how to act, but this one didn't. And she was on one other live stream way at the beginning when I started doing it. She touched something on my keyboard and put me offline. So I got online, but I hit the wrong. I had them lined up for a couple of weeks, and I hit the one that said it's my birthday. And it wasn't my birthday. My birthday was the following week. So everybody kept coming on and saying, "Happy birthday." And I'm going, "Well, thank you, but it's next week." So I wouldn't let her touch this keyboard for last week. Sending another shirt. I'm glad he is too. Thank you, Mason. I don't know if you talked him into that or not, but thank you. Good night, everyone. Tell Grandma I said hi. You've just been lying awake, Sandra. I don't know if. Oh, we're down to 13 people now. I can't compete with Grandma. No, she doesn't care. She doesn't mind me being on. When were you born? Next week. Yeah. Yeah, because I shouldn't have put them that far ahead. But when I tried to hurry up and get back online, I hit the wrong one, and it was the one that said it was my birthday. But that wasn't so bad. Every once in a while, she'd say something in English that time. This last Friday, she didn't. So, anyway, we did well here tonight, I think. And so I'm starting my third week of the bacon fast. Don't worry, I'll stay on it for another week. We'll be back here next Friday, and I'll tell you I'm on 3 weeks and give it another 10 days. And then we move on to raw egg ice cream. Yep. Can't. You can't sleep. I know. I know you meant that. I love all you guys for coming tonight. I really thought I'd screwed up my YouTube forever last week. 38, 1938. You're doing well. Yeah, I guess so. Keep doing what you're doing for me, Sandra, and I will do well. I'll get more subscribers and we'll be happy. Yep. DS actually shows up pretty often here now, but for a few weeks we didn't see him anywhere, or I didn't anywhere. I try to go on other people's lives or even their videos, but it's hard. There's so many. You just can't. So yeah, well, it looks like we're down to 7 people, so I'm probably about to call it quits for the night. It's funny, my husband never showed up. At least if he did, I didn't see him. Maybe because he heard me talking about that he might. When am I not working? I am around. When I'm not working, I'm around on the live stream. Really? Okay. Well, when are you not working? That's the thing. You probably work 5 days a week or 6. My grandfather always said he's as old as his tongue and a little older than his teeth. Old people say funny things. And now I'm an old person, and it made Diana laugh when I said, blow smoke up my skirt. My work is not consistent. That's the problem. Ah, I see. Well, whenever I do see you, DS, I talk. I say hi, but I do miss you. I miss you at Old Guy, and I think you even went to. That seems awful early for you, but I think you even used to go to Kilt sometimes. I know you're way in California though, so I don't know. All right. Well, I really think we should call it a night. I'm down to 7, and I do appreciate you 7. I really do, but um, I'm chasing sleep scores now. So wish me well on my bacon fast, and I'm going to be on live more this week because those changes YouTube made scaring me. So there's that. Lives and premieres, but not all that. I'll still have videos too. All right, Sandra, try to get me some more interviews, please. You you make my day. Oh, Lynn is still here. Yeah, we should go though. Is it bacon fast or bacon feast? It's a bacon feast. Because when you say fast on the old guy's show, he sometimes, not always, but he sometimes freaks out. So it's a bacon feast, and it is a feast because I love bacon, and I get to have it 2 meals a day, every day for a month. Yay! And I'm on a bacon fast, and I did 9 chin-ups this morning. Oh, no kidding, DS. And also, if they say calories, okay. Good night, Angela. Good night, everyone. I'm gonna end the stream now. But I love talking to all of you. I really do. Thank you. Don't let those muggles get you down. I'll see you next week, and I'll see you throughout the week because I am going to be on live more often. Bye bye.